People tend to shy away from the subject of automation because they think it is something that's too technical of a subject for them. I think it's very important to clarify that automation doesn't just mean some computer or software or robot that's handling the work. Automation can be applied to anything in your life to improve your productivity. To really understand the true potential in this, it's important that we discuss the basics of automation. Simply put, automation is when a process or procedure is performed with minimum human assistance. I'd like for you to look at the human in this definition as yourself. The goal here is to eliminate your involvement and assistance on tasks. With you no longer having to worry about the tedious things, all your focus can finally be diverted towards pursuing whatever passion you choose to pursue. You can automate your life with these 4 basic methods: elimination, systems and processes, assistance, and technology. When automating our tasks come to mind, we quickly scramble to see what tasks to automate first and how best to do it. One of the most important things that gets overlooked here is elimination of some of these tasks altogether. Elimination should be the first thing to look at when trying to automate anything. Look at it the same way you would look at cleaning up your house. You want to first throw away whatever you don't need before organizing everything else into their appropriate places. It would be very counterproductive to spend all that time organizing something you're going to throw out anyway. The same can and needs to be applied to your task list. The best way to identify these is to track your tasks in a day, broken down to every 5th minute. I recommend 5 minutes to really identify the micro tasks. If you feel like that's a bit much, you can track your tasks hourly or even daily. The important thing here is just keep track. 2 to 3 days worth of tracking can really give you the insight you need to know which tasks to be eliminated. One of the quickest things to eliminate is manually paying your bills. Every company nowadays offers auto-pay options that can be used to eliminate manual recurring payments. Systems and processes, in my opinion, is the most important method for automation. Systems and processes are the optimal sequences in which we do things. We all have a morning routine to get us from bed to door to where we need to be. Businesses have processes that get someone from being interested to purchasing to actually getting the product. Athletes have processes to get them from warm-up to game time to recovery. You get the idea. Process is actually defined as a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Think of all the steps and actions you take on a daily basis in no particular order. Imagine being able to organize and connect them so that it can be completed more efficiently. Your life will begin to go into a pleasant flow of things. Big tasks no longer will feel as intimidating as they once did. After some time, you'll realize that having a good process in place will improve the output and decrease your input. I don't know about you, but that is good enough minimum human assistance for me. Even the simplest of processes should be taken into consideration. The more efficient your process is, the faster it will get done, which will in turn free up a lot of your time. How many times have you looked at a task and thought, is there no one that could do this for me right now? Well, there is. We live in an era where the world is flat. All you need is a simple internet connection, and just like that, you're connected to the world. There are many freelancing sites out there that can help you find someone to do pretty much anything short of legal. Things you can easily delegate to assistants. Screening of emails and phone calls. Attending and taking notes on webinars. Data entry. Shopping. Organizing of files, folders, and any other data. Delegating tasks to assistants is something that people think is fairly simple, but I want to warn you that this is as difficult as dealing with software. Just like you have to understand programming to work with software, you have to understand people to be able to work with assistants. Trying to automate your life with the help of assistants can quickly become more time-consuming than anything else if not set up properly. The proper setup here is to have systems and processes in place. With it, one can delegate a task off to an assistant with a lot of ease. How we utilize technology has changed drastically in the last few years. Almost all apps and programs available to consumers today have a very simple user interface and learning curve. Most even have fun tutorials to help you learn. Many of these apps and programs can be utilized to automate different parts of our lives. You can be using traffic apps to automatically route the most optimal route for you. Finance apps to automatically record, categorize, and budget all your transactions. Social media managing apps to automatically post for you, among many other things. Task and project managing apps to automatically notify you of deadlines, due dates, etc. Cloud-based apps to sync all your working data automatically among all your devices. And there's so much more, but you get the idea. Automation can seem daunting at first, but it doesn't have to be. Focus on the reasons you want to automate parts of your life. This will be enough motivation to keep you on achieving automation. Start with the basics and work your way up from there. You don't have to wake up tomorrow morning to a fully automated lifestyle, but you should definitely wake up to having one less task on your plate. Remember, one small task automated a day is 365 automated in a year. I know, we are all capable of doing simple math. I just wanted to put an emphasis on the power of commitment. Commitment paired with automation can exponentially increase your productivity. Productivity that can then be utilized towards your strengths. Just think for a second how empowering it would be to put all your focus and attention on your passions and strengths. The possibilities are endless.